Welcome to Storytime English, where learning meets inspiration. Here, we don't just teach English. We share stories that touch hearts and build confidence. Whether you're just starting out or looking for daily motivation, you're in the right place. If you want to speak English and feel inspired every day, you're in the perfect place. Subscribe now, and let's grow your English with stories that stay with you forever. Ravi was born in a small village where English was just a subject in the textbook, not a language people spoke. His parents were simple farmers who believed in hard work and honesty. Ravi grew up surrounded by green fields and the smell of soil after rain. His school had broken benches, a dusty blackboard, and one English teacher who rarely spoke in English. For Ravi, English felt like a distant planet. He feared it. In class, he memorized answers without understanding. Whenever the teacher asked him to read aloud, his hands would shake and his heart would pound. One day he mispronounced a word, and his classmates laughed. That laughter echoed in his mind for weeks. He told himself, maybe English is not for people like me. Years passed. Ravi moved to a nearby town for higher studies. On his first day in the new school, he heard students speaking fluently in English. Their words flowed smoothly, like water. He felt like a stranger in his own classroom. During a group activity, when he tried to speak, someone smirked and said, "You sound funny." That night, Ravi sat alone in his hostel room. He stared at the mirror and whispered, "Why do I feel so small?" But something inside him refused to give up. He remembered his father saying, "When you can't break the wall, find a door." Ravi went to the local library the next day. He found a book titled English for Beginners and opened the first page. It said, "Start small, speak loud, fail proudly." Those words stuck with him. Every day, he spent 15 minutes reading aloud in an empty classroom. He practiced the alphabet, basic sentences, and daily conversations. He watched English cartoons and paused every line to repeat it. He kept a small notebook where he wrote 5 new words daily, along with their meanings and simple sentences. In 3 months, he was able to introduce himself in English. His voice still trembled, but now he didn't stop. One evening, he stood in front of his mirror and said, "Hello everyone, my name is Ravi, and I want to become confident in English." He recorded it on his phone and listened. It wasn't perfect, but it was better than before. Slowly, he began speaking in small shops, asking for 1 pen please instead of "ek pen do." Shopkeepers looked surprised, but Ravi smiled every time. His classmates began noticing. "You're improving," someone said. That small sentence felt like a big trophy. Ravi joined a free spoken English WhatsApp group. Every day members shared 1 voice note, and everyone had to reply in English. The first time Ravi sent a voice note, his heart was racing. But replies came with encouragement. "Good effort, nice try, your pronunciation is improving." These words became his fuel. Within a year, Ravi had gone from fearing English to facing it. He gave a short speech during school function, saying, "I know I'm not fluent, but I'm not afraid anymore." He passed school with good marks and got into a college in the city. The first day was like entering a different planet. Everyone was speaking fast, confident English. Some students laughed at accents. Ravi felt small again. But this time, he didn't let fear control him. He joined the English speaking club on campus. The first few sessions were tough. He made mistakes. "I doesn't know," he said once, and someone corrected, "It's I don't know." Ravi didn't feel bad. He smiled and said, "Thank you. I'll remember it." He watched interviews on YouTube, copied speakers' tones, and practiced every day. In his final year, Ravi applied for an internship. The interview was in English. Nervous but ready, he entered the room. "Tell me about yourself," the interviewer asked. Ravi took a deep breath and replied, "Sir, I come from a village where people are afraid of English. I was one of them. But I challenged myself. I learned step by step. And now I want to help others do the same." The interviewer smiled and said, "You're not fluent, but you're confident. That's more important." He got the job and used his first salary to buy a laptop. After college, Ravi did something unexpected. He started a free WhatsApp group called English with Ravi. He sent short voice lessons, daily phrases, and simple stories. People from all over India joined. Students, housewives, even retired teachers. Ravi didn't charge anything. He said, "I learned for free. I will teach for free." His YouTube channel also started growing. His real stories, simple words, and honest voice made people feel connected. Soon, he had more than 50,000 subscribers. He stayed humble and called himself student number one. A newspaper interviewed him once. When asked, "What's your secret?" Ravi replied, "Listen daily, speak aloud, read stories, make mistakes, be regular." The article was titled, "From Silence to Speech, Ravi's English Journey." He framed it and hung it on the wall above his study table. One day, he was invited back to his old school. He stood on the same stage where he once stood afraid. This time he gave a talk on how to learn English without fear. The hall was full. Parents, students, teachers, all listening. He looked at the students and said, "I was just like you, silent, afraid, unsure, but I didn't quit. If I can learn, so can you." The crowd clapped. His old teacher hugged him and said, "You didn't just learn English, you became someone who teaches hope." Ravi smiled and looked around. He remembered the boy who once stammered while reading, and now here he was, speaking, teaching, and inspiring. "I was not born special," Ravi says, "I just refused to quit."